Good morning everybody, I hope you're really well. So I thought today I would show you how to make some pretty amazing scrambled eggs, and really easy. Something a lot of people do is put scrambled eggs in the microwave, and I think that kills the flavour. I think they're much better on the hob, and it is super safe and super easy to do. So, like I said yesterday, get some good quality eggs if you can. So like from a local producer, someone that has eggs nearby, and it's really good because you're keeping money like in the local economy, and there'll be much better quality eggs than anything you can get from the supermarket. So I'm going to move the camera now and show you exactly what to do. So as well as our eggs, you need some good quality bread as well. Now I think like a seeded wholemeal is absolutely fantastic. So that is going to go straight in the toaster, ready for in a moment. And then we're going to crack our eggs. So I use a measuring jug, and you tap it gently on the side until you get a crack like that. And then just get your thumbs in it and just gently open it up. Now luckily, if you see in there, we haven't got any shell. Next one. And they're really big yolks, and look at how yellow those are. Like I said before, it's because we have our own chickens and we feed them on mainly corn, and that makes the yolks beautifully yellow. Okay, so we have our 3 eggs. First of all, I've got my fork, and I'm just going to stab into the yolks just to break them up, and then just give them a really good little whisk around. See that beautiful orangey yellow colour? Absolutely fantastic. And then we're going to add a little bit of milk. Now, as you know, I'm vegan. These are my own eggs. That's the only reason I eat these eggs. So I use an oat milk, and I just pour a little bit in. It's probably only about 50 ml, 75 ml. It's not very much. Just takes that yellow off the colour a little bit. Which is fantastic. And then a bit of black pepper just for seasoning. And then finally, if you remember our trick with the salt, which is pour some into your hand so you're not going to over salt it. Pinch a little bit, and then just put it in there. So you're not going to use all of it, and the rest of that can either go in the salt pig or down the sink. Now there's one special ingredient which I think makes scrambled eggs yummy, yummy, yummy. So the special ingredient that I'm going to add into my scrambled eggs is chives. Now I absolutely love them, and they're so easy to cut down, they're so easy to grow as well, and this is something you could grow in your window or any pot you have at home, and they just make food super yummy, especially the really fresh ones. You can get them as like dried as well, but these are the best. We now have our freshly cut chives from the garden. I've given them a wash off already, and all we need to do now is cut them down. So you want to keep them quite small. Now again, I've got a really big knife. You can use a small knife, which will work just exactly the same. Just remember our knife rules. Keep your fingers that's holding the food well away, and everything will cut down. And just move it all along, push it forward. I'm going to carry on with the big knife just because it's a bit easier for me. Whiz them forward. Now I like quite big strands, but you could do them much smaller, like that. So they're like little loops, or the bigger ones. Finally, we're going to put them straight in with our egg mixture. Give that a final whisk around, and that will look beautiful. So all we need to do now is get our pan, and you need some butter. Now not very much, so you can see that I've only got a little bit on that knife there, and it's just to melt in the pan so you can put the eggs straight on top. Remember, when we're doing the pans, our rules are keep the handle going down the length of the worktop you're working on. So down the length of the worktop, so you're not going to knock them, and the handle's not going to get too hot on other hobs, so you're going to burn yourself. So the butter is nicely melting now, so I can get that just moving around. Now I've got it on a low heat, so this goes up, the induction hob goes up to 9. I've only got it on 5, so it's kind of like a medium heat. With pans as well, keeping our handle going along the side there. Never use metal Always try and use wood if you can, because you can scratch the pans. Then, as soon as all the butter has melted, it's all around everything, we're just going to pour the egg straight into the middle, like that. And then you're just going to start moving it around. If you don't move it around, it'll turn into like an omelette, which is great if you like omelette, but I want scrambled eggs for breakfast. So one of the things that you can really go wrong with is if you have the temperature too high, it'll cook too quickly, it'll stick to the bottom, and it won't cook evenly across. So you need to just keep everything moving, and you can just keep stirring. You can have the temperature higher if you want, but just be really careful, especially the first time you do it. So you can see now, with me keeping stirring it, it's starting to get lumpy, which is exactly what you want. That's the scramble. So when we get into this stage, where it's kind of a third cooked through, I would now get your toast on, so it should all come out at exactly the same time. So we can see it's really coming together now. Now, one big mistake that people make with scrambled egg is they keep cooking it and cooking it and cooking it. But remember, when it comes off the heat, when you turn off the induction or the hob that you're cooking on, it'll still keep cooking. So it's good to still be a bit runny. So I would say we are there. So our scrambled egg is looking very ready. And that's our toast done now. I'm gonna bring that over. Now, one thing I don't do, because as we said yesterday, everything in moderation is absolutely fine. There's quite a lot of dairy that could potentially be in this, so I'm not going to butter my toast because I don't want to overdo it. So we just move the scrambled egg nicely into the middle. It's still looking nice and runny, but as I said, it did keep cooking. One really important thing to remember is clean up after yourself. So this pan, which is looking a bit grubby, that's going to go straight in the sink with some water in it, just so it soaks whilst I'm eating my delicious breakfast. Final thing, bit of pepper just on the top, and you're done.